I think I left something in the house.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My ace spoon goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Dallas Cowboys. Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And a short kick taken at about the 16, and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Prescott to throw it. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
Someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 30 yards. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. No doubt about it, a really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. Seemed like Dak certainly made the right read there to hand it off to Zeke.
When you have those two in the backfield, Dak Prescott at quarterback, Ezekiel Elliott at running back, you've got a symbiotic, synergistic relationship that puts a lot of defenses in a lot of stress.
I got to tell you, I've never heard synergistic before, but I guess that works, right?
It does on this game.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got my oh, he just snuck out there, and he just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A first down carry by Elliott. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing. Prescott. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Zeke Elliott able to find his way in from a yard out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from taking the lead. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
46.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. 8-6 the score after 1. Marr now to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Now Tua. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Over here up near the 40.
Yo quiero jugar así, vamos a jugar así, vamos a jugar así. Vamos a jugar así, loco. Estoy prendido ahorita. Yo estoy prendido ahorita. Ya, pues, mire. De tú sabes, dámelo. Dámelo. Oh, I seen that cut. I seen that cut, yeah. Ya lo vi. Ya lo vi. Ya lo vi. Ya lo vi otra vez. Ahora sí vamos. Vamos, no saben ni qué pedo, mira. Ajá. No saben ni qué pedo, loco. Se fue jugando.
Remember, they're going to go practices. We see that after practices as well. They really tuned it up, don't they?
Tune it up, they know why they do it for these situations. First day.
And they build that trust. That's why they're able to find him in the possible situation.
And he's going to take this and head to right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 30 on 2nd down. Prescott gateway tally. And he's got another 1st down as he's blocked down at the Dolphins 17-yard line. So it's 17, there's a 1st and 10. For the red zone now, Prescott. And it's gone, it's caught. Touchdown, Dallas. 17-yard touchdown. His guys are able to extend their lead.
He's able to move around at times of vision to throw the football. Not that how he ended it. He has to sit down after it.
It doesn't hurt to have a comeback like that. Results in the touchdown. Great offensively. Trying to run it in. Can't split the difference in the right wing. 2 teams, they got the 2-point conversion the first time they failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at King Gene Wentz.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they're stopping with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll come out with a 3-tight-end look on the first play of the game. Shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Where you going, homie? Where you going, homie?
Intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hand.
coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually moved in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
Let's start on the ground with Allen. And he stops right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now Prescott.
Oh, my goodness.
It's intercepted. It's up by Eric Rowe. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want a coaching Charles to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket here.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught at the 5. And he's into the end zone for 2. So the fake works. And as a result, this game is tied. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it to the 21. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively or offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now line up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all time on the scoreboard. As we field inside the 5. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Now, quarters number 1 and 2 is entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
Set us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost a will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you got to fit. And we can go out and really run our offense, man. We did in the first half. If I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play? Can really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
2 now on first down. 2 left. And the ball is out. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well. And you're the touch the football there in the first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
The ball on first down now. Here's second down. Durham Smythe. He'll go down, but Hopper getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions, they're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Look at the pass. Through it. Gets this in the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
But he did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And the first distance in at the 11. Throwing now is Tender Mailoa. And he'll be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The drive that had real potency to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position we wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive, get over the end zone. Possibly get a little bit too early right there.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've got a wall, so to speak.
Because the defense is right now. They seem to be a step ahead, though. Beating them to the point of attack.
Thought he was.
These offenses, they tweak crazy. Listen to the tape.
Interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Huh?
Sanders on for the extra point.
Slide, please. Anyway, out.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So they throw a pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll give it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of it.
No, ya está fácil, ya.
I think it's almost better that you just throw pick 6 and come back out on the field. That was on the sidelines to run the football. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get him next time, hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right. This is intercepted. Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face.
Oh, boy.
That's what he's going to do a throw. If you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
After the turnover, it's Stewart. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Got tremendous field position that they have given following the turnover. To get the field goal range, and the conversation isn't making it easy. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. And his throw here is incomplete. Some series of the passing game, things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can fix this play and get the series back on track with a completion.
Hey. Yeah, go. Chica. Different up.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Isaiah McKenzie. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team to just score, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last one good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Going to run again here with Pollard. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Prescott now. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 36. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And some room to work. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A nice run by him, don't get me wrong, but the blocking up front was a thing of beauty.
I think for an opening drive, how about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said. Good blocking, good vision, and he accelerated to the end zone.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield. So a solid return to the 50.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. Now on 2nd and 13. Allen, incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Oh, looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a first down. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play. Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Singletary again. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. 8-6 the score after 1. Here's 2nd and 9. A give up the middle to Singletary. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Allen going to throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again. For Lamb, but it's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes it quick, and the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
On 2nd and inches, Allen. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard, 64 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Gets this one to Morris. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Here's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. A final shot before half for Allen. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab for Josh Allen.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
The Cowboys may go for 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
That good for 22 and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. Elliott running right. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Prescott looks to throw on first. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Gregory Rousseau able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Allen now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Morris. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 30. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And taken down just shy of the 40. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
3rd and long for Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
To throw, it's Allen. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Prescott. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Singletary. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. We'll likely put an end to this thing. They go right back to Singletary. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for sure.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Bass on for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Now Dak. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. 3rd and 4. This crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise. Now Prescott. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Prescott to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
And not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
He's got it at the 2. And he will. Our way to overtime. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now.
And this is going to be intercepted. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. All set up for them right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, that certainly changes things here because they're in field goal range already, but a field goal, that's not what they're looking for now, not after that big play right here in overtime.
56. Middle.
On first down, Allen. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
His logic in the air attack was getting them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from the 1. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Another chance to maybe end it right here. This is 3rd and goal. Now Allen, and it's caught. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, Parker?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this all the way through. Who's going to win it? Oh, what? We're getting overtime? Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not surprised it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution was pretty darn good.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And what can Prescott do in the OT? Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. So it's a win here for the Bills. And this one, Charles, just too much Josh Allen.
Yeah, he was just on target all afternoon with 3 touchdown passes. They couldn't find a way to stop him, and ultimately, he guided them to victory.
Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get